Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Blu-ray Man, this back with another video. Today I've got a new setup for my updates I'm going to be doing. Sorry if the lighting's bad, it's the best I could do for what I wanted to do. These Blu-ray updates are going to be much longer, not just, 5-minute videos as I've been doing the past, 3 months maybe. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough, I'm not sure, but I have a pretty good stack of titles here. I've been holding this off for a good couple of weeks. I've had orders come in that I wanted to include. These may be coming every 3 weeks instead now. I'm not sure. It'll give me, time to actually watch the films and then talk about them. There's only one in this stack that I haven't actually watched. I'll show you the stack quite quickly. There we go. That's all my big stack for the past 3 weeks, I think. There's not a lot, but for me, it's a good stack. So first, as you can see by the TV, we have the Lethal Weapon collection on Blu-ray. I believe this set came out in 2010 and it was like 60 quid. And I wasn't really interested in it, but a couple of weeks ago I was wanting to get the Dirty Harry collection. It was going on for Amazon for like 18 quid, so I was wanting to get that. It was at my uncle's house at the time, but he was like, you should get Lethal Weapons. They're, humorous and a lot, funner. I had a look at the trailers and they looked really good, and so far I've watched I've watched Lethal Weapon 1, 2 and 3. I finished number 3 last night. Basically it's about a detective called Riggs and Murtaugh, I think it is, and Murtaugh is about to retire in all the films, and Riggs is his new partner, and at the start of the films he's kind of like the mad guy in the films, and basically they solve crimes and stuff. The first film is about I can't remember. I really can't remember. I've watched them all in a row, so it's kind of like all the cases are mixed between. But yeah, excellent films. They're great humour. The picture quality on these are fantastic. I love the guy. If you can see him, this guy here. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. But it's the baldy at Home Alone, like the bad guy at Home Alone, the baldy one. The short one. I loved him in this one. I thought he was fantastic. He's better in this than he is in Home Alone. Just fantastic. In the set, I'll show you real quick. You got a nice little slipcase. That's a new feature. I'm going to be showing you what you actually get in the sets instead of just talking about them. So that is the front and the back. It says, it just tells you, all the specs for the Blu-rays. So when you open it up, it's quite a bulky set, to be honest with you. But you get number 1 and 2 and these ones. I don't know if they'll be upside down. Then you get number 4. Wait, did I even show you number 3? Number 3 would be here, but also it's in the machine. And you get the bonus disc, which you get in this set. Now the thing is, this set is really hard to close. I don't know what it is, if it's just me, but I did that quite easily then. But it is quite difficult at some points. But yeah, audio in this was perfect. I was having it full blast and it was just awesome. Explosions and stuff. I'm going to talk about number 3 real quick because that's just the best one, I think. Out of the 3 I saw. Basically it's about them having to try and stop people are like operating the like Mac 10 machine guns or something, machine pistols, and they basically have to stop them. They find out that it's like an ex-cop that's actually dishing them out to people, and he's making a good business, and they end up trying to nick half of the stuff from the police station. And basically Murtaugh and Riggs has to stop them, but there's another detective called Lorna, and she's in it, and basically it goes downhill from then for the cops. So it's a really good one. Definitely recommend the whole films. Yeah, that's Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay guys, so next time I'm going to talk about is Batman Returns. Now this is the second Tim Burton film. There's the whole anthology. I recently was bidding on eBay for Batman and Robin. It was like 30 quid on Amazon, and they were selling it for like 19p as a bid. In the last minute, someone bidded £5, and I bidded £5 as well, but they did it before, so they won the bet. But anyway, Batman Returns, this one has the Penguin in it. Just a great Batman film, the Tim Burton ones were way better than, you know, the third and fourth. Schumacher or something, I don't know what his name was that directed them. But yeah, great film. I haven't actually watched this on Blu-ray yet. I just opened it just now to put the menu up. And if you look real quick on the menu, it doesn't actually have, you know, play movie, special features, scene selection. It only it starts right at the film, and then you actually have to press pop-up menu on your remote, and it comes up with all the special features. And you get loads and loads and loads. You get Beyond Batman, the commentary by Tim Burton, the Bat, the Cat, and the Penguin. Batman the heroes, the villains, trailers, and then the online. So it's kind of a weird menu, to be honest. But definitely, you know, a lot of special features. Just to mention, if you have the 2 discs of this on DVD, I'm not going to say, you know, quality wise, but if you're wanting extra special features or, you know, that, don't really get this if you're only wanting special features, because they're exact same as the DVD. But definitely worth getting. You know, one of the best ones. I still think Batman is better than this one, but this is still really good. And this is like 30 quid on Amazon as well. But see, if you go on Tesco online or even in their store, they may have this in store, but it's like £6. But if you go on their website, they always have this for like £5.60. If you haven't saw my previous video of my mystery unboxing number 4 or something, I believe, that's what I got. But yeah, £5.60 for a great film is great. Tesco also do, you know, loads of £5 Blu-rays. A lot of it is, you know, mediocre stuff. You know, there's a lot of martial arts as well, and a lot of cheap war films. But you can get the gems in here. They do have the actual anthology for £14, but it's been out of stock for like 2 months. So I don't know if they're ever going to get it back in. But if you want to get this one, Batman Returns, £5.60 in Tesco. Great film. Hopefully it looks good on Blu-ray. That's all I'm going to say. Okay guys, so the next film, as you can see on the screen, is The First Taken. Now, I hadn't seen this when I bought this. I had Taken 2 when that came out, and I loved it. I loved it to bits. So I went out and I got Taken. This is a great film, you know, equal to the second Taken. They're fantastic films. Basically, what happens in the film is a guy, what's his name? I don't know. This guy here though, he used to work for the government. You know, they sent him out with a group of people to, you know, do certain things, and he gave that up just to spend time with his daughter and his ex-wife, I think. And basically, she is going to a rock concert, but she tells him that she's staying with friends, and her friends, what do you call it, cousins, and basically it's in Paris, and he is really paranoid, you know, because he knows that there's bad people out in Paris and stuff, and he's like very protective over her, and he just signs the paper for her to go, and basically she goes and she gets kidnapped, and he's on the phone while it's doing it, and he kind of teaches her, you know, how, you know, to shout out, you know, what they are like and stuff, and they both get kidnapped, and it turns out they're going to be prostitutes, and he goes away to Paris to find her, and it's just like a big mad hunt to find the people who did it and kill them and whatever. And this is the extended harder cut, and the only thing in this bit of the harder cut is the torture scene, where he finally finds the guy who sold her on. And it's a really good film, loved it, fast paced. The special features on here are really interesting. They have a making of documentary, and it's basically the director, don't know his name, who is French, and basically he can only speak French. So in the documentary, you know, there's English subtitles, but he's speaking French to you, and it's showing you like all the action scenes they're doing, and it talks about the scene where she's getting kidnapped and she's under the bed, and it actually is when they're recording it. He was in the next room in real life, actually doing the conversation, so it's kind of like real time, which was really cool. But yeah, great film. Picture quality on this is pretty good, you know. The other thing with the director I forgot to mention was he actually recorded it as well, because he said something about he wanted this film to be fast paced, so like the action scenes would be like really fast paced and the camera would be moving fast. So he actually did that as well, so along as directing it, he actually filmed it, which was really cool. You know, I've never seen anyone do that before. But definitely worth buying. If you've not seen Taken 2, you don't necessarily have to watch them in order, but it is really good. So I definitely recommend Taken by Liam Neeson. Yep, I do hear there's a Taken 3 coming out, can't wait for that one. Okay guys, so the next title I got recently is Die Hard. Now this is a great Bruce Willis film, and to be honest, he kind of looks like Mel Gibson in this one. Like, if you zoom up, he kind of looks like him. You know, a really confused Mel Gibson. Anyway, this is a great film. Basically, it's someone called John McClane. He flies in to see his wife, because he moves away to do, because, you know, a cop. And he flies in, and her company's having a, you know, a party for Christmas Eve, and basically terrorists go and take over the place, so they can get money, because apparently it's a rich company. And basically he's in the building, but he escapes really quickly, and you know, he tries to get help, but they think it's a hoax call. Eventually they do actually understand, and basically the film is about him trapped in a building by, what, 30 terrorists, the cops, you know, chasing them, right, and like surrounding the building, and it's just excellent. You know, the action sequences in this one are great. Picture quality on this was fantastic. The audio stood out to me. You know, all the shots and stuff in this was great. This is actually the movie playing in the background. Again, it doesn't even have a menu. It just has the pop-up menu with special features. That's another thing. This is a 2-disc edition that came out, you know, for the 5th one. The actual, you know, the first disc has commentary, well, 2 commentaries, the newscast, still galleries, trailers, and TV spots. And there's actually a second disc on this one called Decoding Die Hard. And it has the origins, it has a documentary about the actual John McClane, modern day hero, villains, bad to bone, just a lot of stuff on this one. It says on here over 90 minutes of all new content. Just a great film. Definitely worth picking up. I know you can get the box set for like 20 quid. But they didn't have that, the one I was wanting, so yeah, I'm trying to find number 3 for this one on this release, but I've tried everywhere. eBay don't have them, Amazon don't have them. I've not checked Play yet, but I might. But yeah, I don't know why. I may just get a Steelbook, you know, the Planet Comics exclusive Steelbook, if I can't find it. But yeah, Die Hard, great film. I'm not going to put the menu up because this one doesn't have a menu either, so I'll just carry on. And it is Die Hard 2, obviously, the 2-disc edition. This is a great one. Basically, again, it's the opposite way around. He's actually at the airport meeting his wife that's meant to board. She lands in like half an hour at the time, and basically terrorists take over the airport because on one of the planes is a drug dealer, like a big drug dealer guy. And basically they want to free him, and basically they kind of, you know, literally take over the airport, and, you know, they talk to all the airplanes and stuff, and the whole film nearly in the last half hour is basically the airplane circling around the airport waiting to land, and basically they're, you know, running out of fuel, and everyone's getting worried and stuff, and then the terrorists, you know, they just make havoc, and they destroy things as soon as, you know, the airport tries to do something. It's a really good one. Personally, better than the first one. I just thought it was a lot more action in this one, because I think the first one kind of dragged on in between bits. But anyway, this is a great one. Favourite scene in this by far, the scene where he's on the plane and it's about to get blown up, so he has to eject from the plane, and he like goes flying and all the explosions come up. That was a really good scene. Again, over 90 minutes of unseen footage. Not unseen footage, all new content, sorry. Again, the 2-disc one, this kind of has the same special features for some reason. But yeah, on the actual first disc there's a lot more. There's the visual effects breakdown, the breathtaking ice featurette, the bad guys featurette. There's 4 deleted scenes on this one. Definitely worth picking this up if you like your special features or you're just a fan of the franchise. Really good one, and yep, that's Die Hard 2. Okay guys, next one is actually a game which is fairly old. I think it was 2002 or something, but I'm a big fan of the franchise. I used to have this from my old Xbox, so I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up. It was only, with my game rewards points, it was only £5. and that's Call of Duty 2. Yes, you're thinking, why the hell do you buy this? You know, the graphics are terrible, you know, no one plays multiplayer. Basically, I was in a really good mood for World War 2, you know, single players, and besides Brothers in Arms and World at War, there wasn't really many. I do have Sniper Elite, but I'm not a big fan of that game. But yeah, I really wanted this one in Call of Duty 3. Unfortunately, they didn't have Call of Duty 3, and on Amazon it's like 30 quid. But yeah, the sequel to the Game of the Year, you know, when Call of Duty 1 came out, that was Game of the Year, and then when this came out, I'm not sure if this was Game of the Year, maybe, but this was a launch title for the Xbox, so it could have well been. Basically, you go through, you know, Germany tried to take over Poland, Russia, and it goes on to D-Day, and, you know, the deserts and stuff. It's a real good game. You know, it's all around the world, it's not just one place. It's excellent. Multiplayer I've not played because no one plays that. But the graphics in this one, people, you know, say, why do you get that? The graphics are terrible. The graphics are actually quite good. You know, for an old game, it's fantastic. You know, some games that come out nowadays, this has better graphics than them, and that's a really big shock. The new Call of Duty Black Ops, no, Modern Warfare 4, I think is having a new engine, so like new facial and stuff. But yeah, Call of Duty 2, great. The weapons in this one is kind of annoying because of the recoil they had in these. Like the PPSH has massive recoil, and that's like the only gun you get at the start of the game. Every mission you get the same guns. Kind of annoying. The MP40 is kind of better, but yeah, that's Call of Duty 2. So guys, that's everything I bought in the last 3 weeks. I hope you enjoy this brand new, you know, layout. I hope you enjoy the new longer videos. I'm actually having to edit all this. I've also started doing HD because a lot of the time I just like, you know what, I'm not going to put in HD. But I'm actually going to do rendering HD now. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, leave a comment if you like it or not. Leave a like as always, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.